All right, for our next segment of the news, we're going to be doing the business news. And if you need a website for your small business, consider A2 Hosting. I use A2 Hosting for my sites and all my client sites. I don't know, about 30 or 40 websites on a cPanel on their VPS. I love their services. Their support's very good. They have everything just from basic, cheap shared hosting for single sites all the way up to full-on dedicated hosting, which is generally expensive, but if you need dedicated hosting, they'll have a good one. They have free SSLs on all of their accounts, so you don't have to pay the upsells for SSLs, and their support is very good every time that I've needed to use it. So definitely check out A2 Hosting. There is a link right there in the description. All right, so on to our corporatocracy news, or our business news. First article, this is a fun one. Former director of corporate law at a global technology company charged with insider trading. What was that global technology company, you ask? Well, it was Apple. There's this fun parody in this article. So basically, the guy who was kind of in charge of making sure employees were not taking advantage of insider company info to execute inside trades was caught executing inside trades. So the lawyer at Apple in charge of investigating employees making insider trades was caught making insider trades. Bravo, Mr. Fruit. Bravo. So anyway, they have indicted him, and he is, I think he's either in jail or I think he was allowed to walk with a massive bail. I can't remember what it is, but he ended up making, on insider trades, he ended up making $227,000, and he prevented losses of $377,000 by making trades just prior to announcements that he was privy to. So yes, the guy in charge of ethically cleaning up Apple's insider trades among the employees and policing it was committing the very act he was telling people not to do. How exciting, Apple. How exciting. All right, so this is a neat one here. This is an independent auditing firm took a look at the Tesla data. Of course, the NHTSA released this data saying, oh man, cars with this auto-driving technology, which we seem to have a lot of evidence kills people, this prevents crashes at 40% more. You know, it's like basically has a 40% impact. So this independent data analytics and research firm grabbed all the data from FOIA requests, put together all of the information, and found, no, it actually makes it a lot more dangerous, particularly because the way Tesla's marketing is set, it kind of teaches people to not pay as much attention to the road, which is why we keep on getting these crashes. Not to mention that Tesla's on autopilot, guys, tends to accelerate towards stopped objects in its line of path. I'm not kidding. It particularly likes the little dividers, the backs of fire trucks, anything with the yellow and black designs, and any stationary object in the road, they will actually accelerate towards. This is all we need. We're gonna die! All right. So an independent analytics firm says, no, Tesla and the NHTSA are definitely not being correct with the data. Basically, I think they said like over 60% of the cars did not actually have data. They fudged the data for 60% of the cars. That's exciting. All right. So, speaking of we're all going to die, are you guys ready for advanced driverless assistance coming to big rig trucks? No. Guys, we already know the damage that Tesla cars do when they accelerate full speed due to driver assistant applications installed. Now we want to put them on semis? That's all we need. A hacker to get in there to the driver assist program and just take control. I got your semi now. Yeah, we're going to continue to accelerate your semi down the interstate at 100 miles an hour until you pay us $1 million in Bitcoin right now. Can you see it? I'm telling you guys, this is not good. This is not good for the future of our world. But anyway, they're talking about having this driverless assist technology in here. You know, it's trying to do all these things, and you know, from the cockpit standpoint, you know, what can you see, what can you do, and what type of computers are taking over and doing things in the semis to make sure. I found this was neat here. This is a truck driver, gives a comment. Former truck driver, I'm not surprised by the delay. 80,000 pounds tends to amplify your problems, and if your driver assist tech malfunctions or misjudges something, you have 80,000 problems in a hurry. He says, as to the jackknife issue, I'd be surprised if they can figure out a way to prevent that. Maybe with accelerometers and the right brake applications, you could prevent some of them, but it's usually a loss of traction under the drive wheels that causes it. And unless you're reinventing the fifth wheel, I can't see how you can keep the truck straight in that kind of situation when the nose is already shifting off the line of travel. Now, that's a significant comment, particularly dealing with the jackknife issue, because the driver can feel the jackknife and minimize damage a little bit. The AI, if it misses bad. Think computer crash. Doesn't happen a lot. When it happens, is bad. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. We do not need trucks with driver assist technologies in them. This becomes everybody's problem in a really big hurry. And then when hackers get in again, what if they take a truck and accelerate at super high speed until you, pay their ransom? That sounds like a fun thing to do. Yeah, absolutely. Amazon, our big old buddy Bezos, the Amazon. Amazon acquires Eero, which is a router technology to better connect smart home devices. That's all we need. Amazon and maybe even Alexa-powered smart devices inside of our routers. I'd rather not have a router with Amazon software in it, to be perfectly candid with you. But they bought Eero today. Neither one of them are actually saying how much the acquisition was for, but their entire focus of this is to have their own in-house technology routers so that they can make connecting to their own smart devices a easier and smarter process. So that is kind of what is going on with that. Kind of exciting. All right. Well, you remember that case from last week where Facebook was exploiting the insider programs at Apple to install a full-on spyware on teenagers' phones to access everything. Well, it turns out that they're not the only ones using this. It turns out that this seems to be a really wide problem with hackers. So software pirates have hijacked the technology designed by Apple to distribute hacked versions of Spotify, Angry Birds, Pokemon Go, Minecraft, and other popular apps on iPhones. And so basically what is going on here is taking advantage of that same thing that Facebook did. What these guys are doing is, no, I don't want a video playing ad, capital 1. All right. And so they are able to get in here and bypass the Apple application through spoofing their keys and installing software on your phones, basically giving you pirated software. So this is becoming a bigger problem. So it's not just Google stuff that has issues. It is Apple stuff as well. And this is kind of becoming a little bit of a problem. So kind of exciting. And now on to the feature story for this segment. Oh joy, directly to us from whitehouse.gov. Accelerating America's leadership in artificial intelligence. You know what I translate this as? I translate this as saying, Trump's up there going, hey, you know what, guys? China's beating us in all this AI stuff. Just push the AI out. What could possibly go wrong? We got to slow down on the AI, and we have got to get a global consensus to slow down the AI. It's going to kill us. All right. I talked yesterday on the live stream about that very, very fascinating TED Talk, and it was about how to stay relevant, basically in the computer takeover effectively. And guys, I'm joining Team Human right here. I'm joining Team Human. Fabulous TED Talk. I talked about it yesterday on the stream yesterday, but. This is basically what he's concerned about. Is he's concerned that, sure, we've maybe done some leading in AI technology. Come on. Think of the amazing success that Microsoft had producing an AI. Oh, wait, hold on. That ended up in a bunch of Reddit guys turning the thing into a Nazi, didn't they? Sorry, Tay. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. So he is literally signing this not through Congress, through an executive order. I think that this is something that should have gone through Congress and Senate, you know. Hey, let's ratify this a little bit. No, he's doing this as an executive order. Maybe it was just executive order week. I don't know. But he did this through an executive order launching the American AI Initiative. This is going to be the end of humanity, people. Just to let you know. Just to let you know. All right. And so, number one, investing in AI research and development. The initiative focuses on maintaining our nation's strong, long-term emphasis on high-reward, fundamental R&D by AI by directing federal agencies to prioritize AI investments in their R&D missions. These investments will strengthen the leverage Leverage America's unique and vibrant R&D ecosystem of industry, academia, and government, and prioritize federal AI spending on cutting-edge ideas that can directly benefit the American people. You mean directly exploit the American people, don't you? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I gotta, hold on. Edit as HTML, directly exploit. No, I don't want to need a space there. The American people. There we go. I fixed your article, Donald. All right. Directly exploit the American people. There we go. All right. So unleashing AI resources. I don't know. That could be going. Let's go and refresh the page. Let's get rid of that. No. Sure, we'll benefit the American people. Yeah. Unleashing AI resources. All right. The initiative directs agencies to make federal data, models, and computing resources more available to America's AI R&D experts. Like Facebook. I can see it now. Oh, Zuckerberg. Here, have some money. Make AI better. To foster public trust. Yeah, we foster public trust, all right. While maintaining safety, security, civil liberties, privacy, and confidentiality protections we all expect. The action will drive our top-notch AI research towards a new technological breakthroughs that's enslave the human race. And promote scientific discovery, economic competitiveness, and national security. Actually, I think that should be nanny state. Increases the nanny state, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Number 3, setting AI governance standards. In other words, the companies are going to be governing us. So what could possibly go wrong, guys? What could possibly go wrong? All right. As part of Americans' AI initiative, federal agencies will foster public trust. Y'all can't even take care of our wounded veterans. Like you're gonna handle AI? Oh Lord, this is going to be this is the time to be alive, folks. This is the time to be alive. Are you on Team Human? I'm on Team Human. Are you on Team Human too? Oh boy, the federal agencies will foster public trust in AI systems by establishing guidance for AI development. Oh yeah. And then let the company that allows their AI to exploit people negotiate the fines, huh? Yeah, negotiate. $5, $5 sounds great. Just $5 and buy me a burger. Sure, come on, I'll buy you the deluxe burger. Would you like that a double Whopper? I mean, come on. And guidance will help federal regulatory agencies develop and maintain approaches for the safe and trustworthy creation and adoption of new AI technologies. This initiative also calls for the National Institute of Standards and Technologies to lead the development of appropriate technological standards for reliant, robust, trustworthy, secure, portable, and interoperable AI enslavement devices. AI systems. Oh, and then we're going to build the AI workforce. Are you guys all excited about this? I mean, hey, let's say something that might be ban-worthy. All right, retired journalists, learn to code! Learn to code! You were high and mighty about telling the coal miners to learn the code. Why don't you shove your own advice right in your mouth? Learn to code, you fired journalists who aren't really journalists. You just fired whiners. There you go. All right. We're going non-PC today. All right, to prepare our workforce with the skills needed to adapt and thrive in this age of AI, the American AI Initiative calls for agencies to prioritize fellowship and training programs to help American workers gain AI-relevant skills through apprenticeships, skill programs, fellowships, and education, not to mention biological and bionic implants. Oh, wait, is that in there? I don't think that's in there, but that's coming. Don't worry. Musk wants us all to become cyborgs anyway, right? I mean, so yeah, to answer the question, in the dress of the pod people, we got our pods to sleep in. Now we're just joining the Matrix. We're going to become cyborgs. Why not? All right. This action will help educate AI R&D workforce and national needs to create and embrace new AI technologies so that we will be the slaves to the AI and technologies. That's right. Number 5, international engagement and protecting our AI advantage. The Trump administration is committed to promoting an international environment that supports AI R&D opens markets for an American AI industry while also ensuring the technology is developed in a manner consistent with our nation's values and interests. What values? I've not seen values in America in a long time. I wish there were values in this country still, but I haven't seen them in a long time. All right, federal agencies will also develop and implement an action plan to protect the advantage of the United States in AI and technology critical to United States national economic security interests against strategic competitions and foreign adversaries. I knew it. The Russians are coming for us, guys. The American AI Initiative is accelerating our nation's leadership in AI. Yeah, all right. So there it is. There is an executive order signed by Trump to pass without going through Senate or Congress 5 points that's going to usher in the end of the human race. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for making it to the end of this Switch to Linux video. You can have a look at another video right on over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel or to Think Life Media, which is my own personal support page. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.